Hey guys, just like a geek here. Today we're going to be playing the game called The Monitor. It's free on Steam at the moment, and it looks kind of creepy. You have to listen to some audio clips and go through the process to try and figure out where this guy has gone and how to find him and how to help him. It looks a bit creepy, and as it's really controversial, as in why not? If you have any opinion about it, leave it in the
Good morning.
Just realised.
Increased drew protest in the medical community from those concerned
sound
that
is
many
quite loud, so I
patients
turned it
will
down a
no
bit.
longer be able to afford the drug. Hillary Clinton says she will lay out a plan today about how to take on what she calls price gouging in the specialty drug market.
Whoa.
Has announced
Anybody
a
has
shock
epilepsy, I
sabbatical
would-
for the next 6
Guys,
months.
not bloody
While
playing
an
this.
And those
Jesus
capacitors,
Christ.
if they stop working, these myelin sheaths,
Just flash in
you
it.
get multiple sclerosis.
that he was ready for arrest.
Can cause such devastating effects.
Very long working schedule. And he has asked the press to respect his privacy at this time. This is Alan George.
Because this game doesn't look creepy at all. This looks hella creepy compared to what I've played in the past. I really need to do something to this chair. Stop shrieking because you hear every now and then. What I've literally got to do is just stretch forward. I know, I'll just get comfortable completely so it won't creak. I'll try to anyway. Oh, goodness gracious. It's not that badly creaky, is it? I don't think so. I think it cancels out the noise from the headset, so yeah. Let's have a look, see what we're gonna do. Okay, so for some reason my head. Oh, in the wall, scratching, trying to get in my head. I don't even know if I'm human. If you are reading this, then I know you're real, and that makes me real. I'll try and contact you again. What the? Bedroom, porch, conservatory, kitchen. Okay, so these are different rooms. Let's try the porch. Range clouds and ornate. Oh, something's happening. Ornate front entrance adorned by many statues and paintings of the bell lineage. This grandiose spectacle would be daunting to most. What's happening? Is he talking? I don't know if there's happening there. Bedroom? One of the smaller rooms in the retreat here is a giant pool table and a selection of keys. Good for showing off your skills to any challenger. Dining room bar, a place where... Oh.
Emilio, can you be sure? I mean, you were so hurt and angry after it happened.
Yes, and I can prove it. We'll continue this later, alright?
Okay.
Hello, sex line. Is there a phone I can answer?
Oh, hey. This is on behalf of Mr. X. I'm not supposed to give his name. You know that guy you talked to earlier? Oh, I'm terrible at this. I'm sorry. Listen, we've been having troubles with the monitor systems you've been using, so they may short circuit a little.
police. Yeah, I'm sure. Please.
Hello. I'm uncertain why you needed to contact the police or anyone else over this situation. We have told you not to use this phone. Remember, this will have consequences.
Okay. Next time, don't use the phone. I think I've just got killed. Yep. We shouldn't have used the phone. We should not have called the police. It's game over. We have to start again. So guys, don't use the friggin' phone. Or we can skip this bit.
Good morning. The increased...
Isn't it? I think at least, like, instead of throwing us right back at the start of the menu, just said, don't use the phone. Well, okay. Where was that? I saw the message. It was in the bar, wasn't it? That first message.
It's always good
God,
to see an
got me.
employee such as yourself take up my invitation.
There's free food and drink. How could I pass that up?
Oh, is that all I'm good for?
Well, as CEOs go, you're not that bad. But it is free food. isn't
Free
it?
food. That really is for a bit of free food, isn't it?
In all seriousness, though, it's good to see you smiling for a change.
Well, come in. We have a lot to discuss.
Okay. What's this? It's a logbook. Okay, so that kind of describes everything, I guess, towards the victim.
What do you mean?
What if I told you, Katie, that I may have the cure to something, and it can change the world?
Depends on what it's a cure to.
I found someone who could have cured Dad.
Katie and Emilio are talking
What are
to
you
one
saying?
another in the bar.
I found a man who could cure multiple sclerosis.
Emilio, can you be sure? I mean, you were so hurt and angry after it happened.
Yes, and I can prove it.
Yes, and I can prove it.
We'll continue this later, alright?
Okay.
No, that's like on the porch.
Hello, Mr. Bell.
Hello there, Albert. And please, it's Emilio for this weekend. You don't have to be so formal.
Oh, okay, Mr. Emilio.
You're the toast of the evening, Albert, and you must be appreciated as such. Please come with me to the dining room for a drink.
I'm not gonna answer the phone or call the police.
Start the party without me. I'll be there around midday. Okay, ciao.
Heard of you, and I must
Go to
admit
the dining
I'm
room,
quite
see what they have to talk
fascinated
about.
by your research.
Oh, really?
Tell me, Miss Dreyfus, where'd you get your hypothesis that the drug you're creating to rival cisplatin will work in the real world?
Well,
Albert, must you delve into work right now? Relax a little. Unwind.
Sorry, Mr. Bell. Emilio. I'm sorry.
Relax. You've done enough work already.
So,
Why, hello, you lucky people.
Wafer, it's good to see you.
it looks like Emilio
And what
Bell
wonderful people do we have here?
is trying
This is Albert
to say
Greaves, the
that there's a
person
way
I
of
wanted everyone
curing
to
Katie's
meet, and you already
or
know.
someone that knows Katie's multiple
Hello,
sclerosis.
Katie.
John.
And
Remember,
he doesn't
guys,
want Albert
this
getting
retreat is
into
for
it.
everyone, so behave. Well, I'll let you all chat and get along. I need to sort out some things, and we can all meet up later. Dinner is served at 8.
Something
Well, I'm going to go have a look at the retreat myself. Gonna have to take a look at that billiard room.
Something doesn't sound right, you know.
Well, that just leaves you and me. Albert, was it?
Yes, sir.
Well, my name is John Walker, but people call me Wafer. I used to own an ice cream van back in the day and just stuck.
I see. I'm a researcher for Mr. Bell. I've been working on a cure for MS.
Say what?
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
and
so
I
he's
believe
in
I
on it as
found
well.
it. I'm working on something called chrysalis, a drug which restores the nervous system.
Wow, you suddenly just got more interesting. Listen, we need to catch up on that story. I think this could be someone I need to see. I'll talk to you in a while, Al.
Very well, Mr. Wafer. I mean Walker.
Okay. So, Katie went to the bid room when she went to the porch. Who went where? On the screen, you can find everything that had happened of significance within your time, listening in on the monitors and anything else that it may have planned. Just remember, some of the clues will not be found by simply listening to the inhabitants of the Lynx ground. So the monitor systems are displaying odd messages. I'm uncertain if they're just glitches in the system or if they're actually real. Albert is working on a cure to multiple sclerosis. This one looks hella glitchy. Do I want to fix it or do I go back? I think we'll fix it because it could be important. Someone's playing pool. Not much talking going on there. Okay, and that was it. So all they did was play pool. And now the porch is gone. So we lost the porch. Got no power in this conservatory either. Gotta be a way to fix it then. Open the door and the sat behind the wind desk with a giant monitor screen is Emilio Bell. I clear my throat the best I can as my high heels reverb in his giant room full of books, statues and other knickknacks. Emilio sat in his ground leather chair is a sight to be seen, commanding respect, but his demeanour changes as he can visibly see how intimidated I am. Why hello, Mrs. Rayner. Miss Rayner. It's good to finally meet you, Emilio states with a wry smile. Do forgive the office. This is one of the places that seems to scream my ideals a little too much. I think it should be ideas. It could be considered a little bit overbearing and pretentious, yes. I wouldn't say that. I managed to stammer before Emilio takes me to the nearby couch. He gets two big glasses, places them on the seafood table. Relax, Miss Rayner. You wanted this interview as much as I did. You can ask me whatever you wish. Is whiskey good for you? Yes, that would be great. Thank you. Emilio Bell's not your normal philanthropist. No, philanthropist. Philanthropist? I don't know. Multi-millionaire. His usually aloof and cold behaviour is not present here. I take a sip of the whiskey and realise how strong it is. I let out a little cough as my throat feels like it's been dosed with lighter fluid. A little too strong, Emilio muses with that smile again. It's something that my dad used to give me and I had the same reaction. Certainly has a kick to it. The words get stuck somewhere in a cough and it sounds more like a choke. It wasn't getting hard trying to show that everything wasn't affecting me. Well, Miss Rayner, this is my main office in the Netherlands and I do apologise for the fact that we had to blindfold you to get you here. I do have quite a few people I didn't like to projects I've worked on in the past and well, wouldn't want anything to jeopardise my safety, or yours for that matter. I suddenly realised that I may be in the middle of nowhere with no safe place to go. I take another gulp of whiskey to calm my nerves, and this time the whiskey seems more soothing than esophagus destroying. So, Mr. Bell, why is your company called Dolos? I say, finally with some renewed vigour. Firstly, it is Emilio for today. I thought you'd have something else to ask. You're known for better questions than that, Miss Rayner. Lindsay. Call me Lindsay. Miss Raylock's called Lindsay.
I did wonder how long it would take for one of you to find me. Keep safe. I'll be watching.
Whoa. Okay. Well, I got an achievement out of that, so okay. Right in the... Oh, okay. No one's in the pool room now. It went quiet. So, the conservatory is back online. The phone, we don't want. Events board. We don't have any more clues on the events board as of yet. So there's something going on in the diner.
Expensive glass of brandy. You go show that scenery, Lana.
Katie and Lana are talking to each other.
I'm Lana.
I'm Albert Greaves.
Well, hello, Albert. Care to shine some light on why you're the shit right now?
The what? Sorry?
The shit. You know, the tits, the best thing.
I'm sorry.
Never mind.
I apologize. I'm a little socially awkward. It's what happens when you spend most of your time in a lab looking
Socially
through a
awkward,
microscope.
Well, at least you're self-aware.
I suppose I am. It's nice meeting you, Lana.
Likewise.
Okay, so something weird just went down with Lana and hello, please make sure that you take the right steps to find us. You have everything you need. Look around the room and there'll be more to help you get the truth. Follow the clues, J. So J must be John. John Walker. I don't really want to go like out the door. I want to go answer the phone. Last time I answered the phone, I almost got cops after me. So
Use test subjects, but I couldn't bring myself to do
kinda
it.
broke the game.
Well, that's what test subjects are, Katie. If they've signed to clinical trialing, then let them try.
Even so,
So
the drug
Albert
was so experimental and I
Katie again.
couldn't bear to have that on my conscience.
You should have done it.
Are you condoning killing someone for medical science?
Of course. We do it with animals, why not humans? Medical advances wait for no man
That's
without a few
disgusting.
mistakes along the way.
But the people in which I would have tested on have little life left.
True.
What right do I have to take that away from them?
They made that decision.
That's just
Well, I can't make that decision. Let's play already.
Oh, Katie and Albert are getting a bit feisty with each other. Bye there, Katie. She might smack you over the head and kidnap you. Doesn't sound like they're doing much than playing.
I feel
Oh,
I should apologize for my behavior.
No, don't. It's fine.
I feel a kinship to you, Katie. You and I are attempting to do things that can better the world. Your research could save millions of lives. Remember that.
And it looks like I win the game anyway.
Ah, congratulations. Maybe we should do that again.
Sure.
Oh, they walked out the room, okay. Audio is now gone. Someone's in the study.
What are you hiding in here for? It's the most boring room in the house. It's just books.
Could ask you why you've entered this room yourself. Are you that boring as well?
Well, excuse me,
Kinda
I
like
didn't
some
realize I was
Cluedo.
with such an intellect.
Killer around the house and go
Books.
find out who it is.
They teach so much, but nothing in common sense.
Tell me about it.
Oh, hello.
Hello again. Have you come in here to learn a bit more in that big brain of yours?
I'm uncertain of the nature of these books. Are they scientifical in nature?
I don't know. I've just been sat staring into space.
Oh, what's your favorite constellation?
It's an expression, numbnuts.
Numbnuts. Charming.
Anyway, it's going to be the grand dinner in the dining room, isn't it? It's all about you, Al, so make it interesting.
I will most certainly try.
Good. I could do with some entertainment.
I like Lana. She's feisty. She's got a bit of like I'm not going to mess around with this. Albert is working to cure multiple sclerosis. Doors locked, can't get out. Click to view. There is a letter under the bed with the name Lange. I may need to keep my eyes peeled. Click to view. Katie sounds like she was on the cusp of a major breakthrough, but backed off since she didn't want to test anyone. Katie and Emilio seem to have a past together. Katie does not want any of Emilio's advances. And then the monitor system is displaying all messages. I'm uncertain if they're just glitches in the system or if they're actually real. So we're getting a bit closer.
Yeah, Al, you told me about it as much earlier.
Wait, a drug that could have cured Geo?
That's right.
In essence, the drug lays dormant in the bloodstream, and after 3 days,
Now they're all
it
in the
reacts
dining
chemically to create new neurological pathways in the body. So, imagine a caterpillar turning into a chrysalis to then be reborn as a butterfly. This drug is no different. It creates new neural plasticity links where the old ones cease to function during the 3 days it lays dormant.
That's what scientific talk.
You've created
Blimey.
a parasite in drug form that fixes any nerve damage?
In a sense, yes. The drug is slightly viral, in essence.
Emilio, you said you had proof of this. What have you done?
Whilst not hereditary, MS has the potential to pass on to close members of the family. My dad had it.
No, Emilio. You?
Emilio? You had what Giovanni had?
Oh god.
How long have you been suffering?
I think it started a year ago, but I was a successful test subject of Mr. Greaves. I administered the drug 3 days ago, and I've never felt better. The tremors and
That sounds
fatigue
dangerous
have
as
gone.
hell.
He has saved my life.
Wow. You mean this was the big research you were doing, Albert? He was a subject? I can't say I approve of your methods, but this is great to hear.
This is amazing. And I'm glad to hear you're okay. Amelia, but why are we here?
Because you're all test
Great
subjects next.
question. Now that the drug shows promising results, I'm going to need your help. I will discuss with each of you what I require personally, rather than air to the open here. But rest assured, I will need you, especially you, John.
Sounds
You've
dangerous.
been more help to me than you know.
Why, thank you, Amelia.
In any case, drink.
In any case, drink, be merry. Okay, I will be merry and I will drink. Even though that does sound quite dangerous, because I drink, get drunk, and then kidnapped. Okay. Me about suffer most ways. Okay, so the new clue is Emilio's been suffering with it. So if we save and continue and carry on where we've been from, let's see where we get. Because I've got a lot farther away than I did last time and I just died by X-Files! Day 2. Oh. So I must be in that room trying to figure out where everybody is and doing it one day at a time. Kind of like 13 Reasons Why, when you're listening to the tapes, like...
Hello, Mr. Graves.
Oh,
Ah,
Mr. Greaves is
hello,
here.
Miss.
Josephine.
Ah, hello, Josephine. Call me Albert.
And the waitress.
It seemed a crazy night yesterday. Did you manage to clean up after us?
Oh, you know, we clean up quick.
Indeed.
We all have a lot of work to do, and not enough time to do it. Thank you for my coffee.
No problem, Albert.
This is a really smart game that's been built. Whoever's made this took quite a lot of time to do it, but it is really pretty cool.
I'm sorry if I
Pretty smart.
embarrassed you.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I shared some embarrassing things with you, but
Kate and
I guess
Lana
you
together.
can't remember. Thank God.
Wait. Yes, you were telling me that you'd suffered with something like that before.
Yes, and that's between us, okay?
Well, you're clean now, right?
Oh.
Yes, well, an abundant amount of showering and cleaning products has fixed that.
I'll keep that in mind.
I don't know the difference between both of them.
You were a lot of fun.
So are you.
I don't know whose voice is
It's
whose.
nice to see someone with so much life for a change. In my line of work, it's something you don't see much.
Well, I won't change if you don't.
Deal.
That's okay. So the one that's a deal, I think, is Lana. I can't be 100% sure, I think. Sophie? Who the hell is Sophie? She's a logbook. That's the phone. We're not gonna call the cops. I don't think we'll get in trouble. Username, password. Maybe I can find the username and password by listening to these clips. Just sounds like someone's making food. It doesn't sound like anyone's in there. Nah, they can't be.
What
There's
happened
someone's in
between you
here.
two?
It was a long time ago, but it's not
Lana and
important.
Katie are playing Hot Donuts.
Did you
Pretty
have a
good.
relationship together?
Oh God, no. I mean, he'd love to have one with me, but I'm just not interested.
Then what
She's
happened?
a lesbian, that's what happened.
Really?
We went through a lot with your great uncle Giovanni, and Emilio was very
Okay, this
thankful
must
for
be
what
Katie then,
happened.
because it said that Katie was something to
I
do with
attempted to save Gio's life, but sadly, the MS still killed him.
Emilio and I are not that close, so I never really knew what happened with Uncle Gio.
It wasn't a great time.
Well, you know you can talk to me, Katie.
Thanks, Lana. So, why have you not talked to anyone else in your family for a while?
I had an addiction.
To what?
Cocaine.
Okay. Oh, Katie's in the coke.
Lana,
I'm
I know.
clean now. I have
Lana's
been for
cokehead.
6 months.
why? I mean, why did you start?
I just... You know, I was weak. That's all.
I doubt that. What was wrong?
I just...
Hey, don't cry.
Okay, so
My
Lana's got
mom
a softer voice.
died almost over a year ago, and Emilio became my guardian, and he was never there. She used to abuse me. She called me stupid.
Oh, shit.
A whore. A bitch. My dad had left years ago, and I never knew where he went. He can rot. However, John stepped in and he always had time for me.
John?
He would always be there if I could ring him on the phone. If I could get to the phone because of my mom. But there was Emilio, and I couldn't bear it. He never did a thing for me. I took his money, and I ran.
I don't blame you, girl.
I ended up in some of the weirdest places, in the arms of the strangest men and women in the worst situations. I decided to get clean the best I could, after ending up in an alleyway, half naked with no money and a broken arm. Then all of a sudden, I get a phone call from him, asking for me to come back to make amends for how he treated me. So, here I am, alone.
You're not alone, you got Katie.
Lana.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
Ow.
Lana, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I have to go.
Lana! Fuck!
Okay. So, I think she just tried to get it on with, Katie tried to get it on with Lana. Dirty bitch. Okay guys, so that was a short video. I'm going to end the video here, and I'll continue this video on the next time I record this. So, probably next weekend, I'll give it a go, I'll see. I might publish this video soon. I'll get this video put up as soon as I can, but I will probably record the next part of this video next week. So yeah, stick around, wait for a video, and you'll see it coming.